color my sky with sun and rain. Give me fire when I need change. Color my sky.
Greetings and welcome back. Today I am going to show you how I achieve my no makeup makeup. This look is great for work, school, even if you're just staying home and you want to kind of a little pick me up. It's a very fresh, easy peasy look, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Before we get started, I just wanted to let you guys know how I prepped my skin. After I washed my face, I went ahead and applied my moisturizer. I am using the biopeptide lotion from Michael Christie, and after I let that really sink into the skin, 10 minutes later I applied my Clinique Pep Start. If you've seen my favorites video or like recent tutorials or get ready with me's, this is like a staple in my makeup routine. I just apply it around my orbital bone, and I use the little round tip applicator to just massage it in my little fine tiny lines on my lash line. It hydrates those, plumps those up, and it just smooths the way for a beautiful canvas underneath the eyes, basically. Whether I'm doing a look like this or a super dramatic look, I always go in with my Pep Start from Clinique. Let's go ahead and just jump right into the tutorial. I'm going to start off by evening my skin tone by using Loreal True Match foundation and mixing it with a little bit of the Beauty Crop Lightening Crew highlighter, and I'm going to be using more foundation than the actual cream highlighter. Now this highlighter is $18, but I do have a dupe for you, and that is the NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator in pure gold, and it is half the price. So I'm just gonna mix those two together and dot it all over my face. And if you have oily skin, you can skip the illuminator and just mix a foundation with moisturizer. Using your hands will warm up the foundation, helping it blend nicely into the skin. And I've really been loving using my fingers as of lately, especially because I can get pretty heavy with my foundation, so it prevents any cakiness. Just make sure you wash your hands before application. Next, I am going to be taking this Morphe E34 brush, and I have product left over on the back of my hand. I'm going to pick that up, and I am just going to bounce this brush over any blemishes that are still peeking through. Sticking with the whole no makeup, I didn't want to go in with anything too heavy, so I'm skipping the concealer today, and that did a great job of evening everything out, and my skin is still showing through in some areas. So now I'm going to highlight. I'm taking the Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter. I got this at Ulta for $3. It's a gorgeous highlight, and this shade is in Golden Lights. Next, I'm going to be taking my MAC Fix Plus. You can use any makeup setting spray you want, and my Anastasia Beverly Hills A23 brush, and I'm just going to pop that highlight onto my cheekbone and above my lip. Now I'm going to warm my skin up a bit, and I'm taking the NYX Matte Bronzer in Deep Tan and my Morphe M527 brush. And I'm pretty sure I'm like the only YouTube beauty guru that doesn't have a Morphe code, but there's tons of them out there, so just search it. So I'm going to bronze all along my hairline on my forehead, and I'm not so much contouring, but I am just giving some dimension to my face so it's not so flat. And I even like to take the bronzer up onto my cheeks for a more natural look. I am then going to go in with Physicians Formula Mineral Airbrushing Pressed Powder and my Morphe E3 brush and super lightly set everything. And the last thing I'm going to do to my face is add some color to my cheeks. I'm taking e.l.f. blush in Tickled Pink and my Zoeva Luxe Sheer Cheek brush. And I am just going to tap the product on the apples of my cheeks using a super light hand. You just want to have like a natural flush of color. And I like to start at like my nostril and work my way back to my ear for that really natural pink flush. Next, I'm going to do my brows. I'm taking this e.l.f. spoolie brush and the ColourPop brow color in Bangin Brunette. And I always wipe the product on the back of my hand, getting that brush nice and thin. And I am just going to fill my brows in. I'm not going to get too detailed here because I will be doing an updated brow tutorial soon. I'm still playing around with my brows, trying to find the shape I like best. I'm always doing them differently. Now I'm going to add some definition to my eyes. I'm taking Makeup Geek eyeshadow in Frappe and my Morphe M433 brush, and I'm just going to work this into my crease. I am then going to go in with my Morphe E18 brush and that same Frappe eyeshadow and take that to my lower lash line. You basically want to use a shadow that's about 3 shades darker than your skin tone. Next, I'm going in with Makeup Geek eyeshadow in Cinderella, and I'm just going to pack that onto my lower lid. Next, I'm going to take L'Oreal eyeshadow in Paris Beach. It's a matte eyeshadow, and it's just a shade lighter than my skin tone to highlight that brow bone. Next, I'm going in with my favorite drugstore eyeliner. This is the Maybelline Master Precise Skinny Gel Pencil, and I'm going to tightline. If you're anything like me and you feel really weird without eyeliner, tightlining is going to be your best friend. It just gives great definition to the eyes while still looking natural. And I'm only tightlining my upper waterline. When I close my eyes or blink, a little bit will rub off on my bottom waterline, which will add a little bit of definition without being too harsh. Next, I am going to apply my mascara. I'm taking the Jordana Best Lash Extreme, and I'm going to curl my lashes first. And I'm just going to apply one coat of mascara. And I've mentioned this mascara before. It is my all-time favorite drugstore mascara. And after I'm done with the top lashes, I'm just going to lightly hit my bottom lashes. Next, I'm going in with NYX Natural Lip Liner, and I'm just going to lightly powder my lips before applying my lip liner and lipstick. It just makes the lipstick last longer. And yeah, so I'm going to lightly line my lips, and then I'm going to go in with Flower Cosmetics, which can be found at Walmart, I believe. That's where I got this. And this is Drew Barrymore's cosmetic line, and this is in Petal Kiss. This is one of my all-time favorite lipsticks. It's like the perfect your lip color, but better lipstick. I love it. And last step, I'm going to spray my MAC Fix Plus all over my face. And this really helps just finish off and complete our natural look, because it kind of just diffuses everything together and makes everything just kind of melt and come together as one. Any powders that we used, that really like settles it and, like I said, melts it into the skin. So I always use a makeup setting spray no matter what type of look I'm doing. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and everything I use will be down below in the box down below. I will see you guys later. Peace.
Color my sky.